It's Phoenix, sorry, it's Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Ready?
You ask me the questions.
So I'm here with, what's your name?
I'm William.
I'm here with William, and we're going to be talking about chemtrails and what are they. So William, what is chemtrails? What are chemtrails? For people we don't know out there.
Well, they're the things most people see in the sky in the early morning and late in the evening, sunset time. You usually see, sometimes you see aeroplanes with their emissions. Usually in the past, when I was a youngster, these emissions usually disappeared. They were what you call condensation trails. Condensation trails are water vapor which usually disperses. But because these trails linger in the sky, a lot of them do linger in the sky, they spread out and they form aerosol clouds. So I don't think they're water vapor. I don't think they're condensation trails. I think they're chemicals. I think they're aerosol chemicals they're spraying. And I think that's what you call it, chemtrails, because the chemicals they're spraying. And you can see them because they form aerosol clouds. You can see the clouds. You can see it. You can see them.
So who's causing this? Is it the government? Is it the...
Well, this is the difficult question because it's very difficult to find out. Because the airplanes are up there and it's hard to track them, to track who's behind it. But there's a lot of theories about it.
What do you think about people saying this is utter bullshit? Or they don't believe
it? That's because they've been told that it's just ordinary water vapor and there's nothing to worry about. But the thing with these aerosols, people are found in the rainwater. They found aluminium, barium, strontium oxides in the rainwater. So therefore you've got poisonous elements there, aluminium, barium, strontium. It's coming down to the earth. We're breathing it, the plants are breathing it, it's going into the soil, so it is a contamination. It is basically a public health issue. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here, because I believe it's poison that's coming down on us.
It's affecting everyone, including the plants,
and all the plants, animals, That's why I'm concerned. One of the reasons why they say they're doing it, like I said, I've got geoengineering here. Geoengineering, the idea is, they're talking about, they had meetings about it, the scientists, and they talk about putting particles up high in the sky, metallic ones, sulfur they mention, but also they mention aluminium, to reflect the sunlight. And that way they can help to keep the planet cool by reflecting the sunlight with these particles. But it's counterproductive because these particles, the shield of particles, particulates, trap the sunlight as well. So it's counterproductive. But I think that's just a cover. Geoengineering, I think it's a cover. They're talking about it. I think they're already doing it. I think the main reason why they want to do it, they want to use it for weather warfare, developing it as weather weapons. For instance, with these nanoparticles, they absorb water, but they're so small they don't disperse it. But with the radiation technology, with HARP for instance, the radiation technology in NextRad, they can shoot radiation up, focused radiation, and they can shake these particles up and make it rain. And therefore they can cause floods.
I've heard of that.
They can cause floods. They can cause floods. And if they just let them be, these particles be, they absorb the moisture, they move on, but they don't drop the water. They hold on to it, they're so light, they don't drop the water, so they can cause droughts. So they can cause droughts, and they can cause floods.
Can it cause like people getting angry or like HIV, cancer, people getting diseases?
Well, diseases, they believe, a lot of people saying they contain biologicals as well. I heard somebody say that in Mexico actually, I heard somebody that saying they were spraying viruses, bacteria, and many people died with flu and things. That was in Mexico. I've noticed that respiratory diseases have been going up in this country, in America as well. I think it's due to these chemicals and maybe biologicals. It's very hard to prove. Hard to prove.
I've got one last question. So how can we stop it? Are we planning to stop it?
Well, I'm just trying to raise awareness. It's a good idea for people to be observant, to watch it. There is information on the internet. There's a few books written about it. There's Chemtrails. But if you look it up, there's a few books, just a few.
There's videos on YouTube.
There are videos. There's one. What on the world are they spraying? Or what on earth are they spraying? Got two titles. Got two titles. There's two. There's videos that you watch on YouTube. Hopefully, I think it's still there. There's websites.
Yeah.
Chemtrails website on here. They've got also the Skywatch.
Skywatch.
Yeah, it's Geoengineering Watch.
Yeah.
There's lots of sites you can find out about it. So I recommend finding out about it.
Yeah.
Watch it in the skies. And find out about it, and then you can think about it, then respond in whatever way you think is appropriate. But if you want to help yourself against these heavy metals, take plenty of turmeric, like in curry powder, in your curries, turmeric, coriander. That helps to take out the heavy metals.
Well, put it in the air or just take it yourself?
Yeah, because you're absorbing it.
Yeah.
If you take it in your spices, you know, take these spices, coriander, turmeric, that get out in your body. Those spices will help to take the heavy metals out of your body.
Oh, okay.
They'll help to purify. So turmeric and coriander certainly help.
Wow.
Have it in your curry.
Having a curry?
Yeah.
So I have plenty of curry?
Yeah, have it in a
that's
curry.
That's good, I love curries.
Yeah, turmeric and coriander, I do it myself.
Okay.
Do that often, and that help to combat the heavy metals, the pollution.
Okay.
Just a bit of advice there. But otherwise find out about it and respond as you think appropriate.
Okay, thank you very much anyway for today.
Yeah, well, you're welcome.
Thanks for speaking to me.
Nice to meet you.